Let me start by saying I acknowledge and appreciate the bravery of all these women who told their story. I know the emotional toll on a personal level on a journey to expose systematic corruption because that's been my journey, just to expose, the corruption, uh, in the various cases that I experienced myself. But in this particular case, the predator known as Harvey Weinstein abused his power. Then he went to great lengths to discredit the women with secret settlements going back 20 years. Family, going public is never easy. But these women, again, pushing back all this, emotional impact, it must, even though it was excruciatingly painful, they still did it anyway. They spoke up, they stood strong, and they stood their ground. And that's what you have to do. You have to be brave and you have to stand your ground. I even recently rediscovered the situation with the where the model who had secretly recorded this. I hate to even call him a man, but this international rape factory, where he admitted on tape about his own pattern of abuse. And I say rape factory, international rape factory, because wherever he traveled, he, there was a pattern of abuse, and there were the people who aided and abetted him in his abuse of these women. And so I'll put the link in the video description box. But you know what? I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to focus on the positive. If anything came out of, and any good comes out of anything, the good that came out of this, with these women breaking their silence and facing down their monster, and starting this big Me Too movement, it also created a cultural shift. I know time is going to reveal how this case ends, but what I want to focus on is these women. They set a precedence, quite possibly a global precedence, of people speaking up and speaking out. There were men, women, children, so many more people. It increased awareness. Awareness in what? Awareness in your power, your God-given power. Yes, there's systematic corruption. Yes, it can be overwhelming. But there's strength in numbers. I will say that until the day I lay down. I'm telling you, there's strength in numbers. And when more people are willing to shine a light on corruption, the corruption will cease to exist because it cannot live in the light. They need to learn the law of the case, of their own case. Okay. And in learning the law for the case, they'll learn to enforce them too. Because knowledge is power. How many times I got to keep saying that? Knowledge is power. Knowing how to make the law work for yourself is advantageous for you personally and beneficial to the greater community. That's all I have for y'all today. This is a story that I'm going to be watching very carefully. I'm very passionate about this shift that is happening, not just with this case, but the cultural shift. I hope there's a phenomenon that has begun. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to just go ahead and close out here. I'll see y'all on the next video.